Thabreakmaster here, and this is going to be my top 10 best anime of 2013 list. So yeah, I'm doing a top 10 list here, people, and basically I just want to say this right now, this is just purely my opinion on what I believe is the best anime that came out this year. I haven't watched every single anime that came out this year, so if I did miss something out of the year, then god dang it, it didn't make the list, my bad. But from what I've seen, I just compiled a list that I believe that is the best of this year. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. It's kind of funny, I put this on the list. I actually dropped this series on episode 1, and I picked it back up later because, one, this series is being deemed one of the best of the year, and people were just getting extra hype about this, and people kept saying I need to watch it. So I took the time out to actually try to finish this show and watch this series, and overall this was a really enjoyable series. I'm glad I actually watched it, or went back to watch it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was an emotional roller coaster a little bit because a lot of crap was going on, and it was good. I really did enjoy this series a lot. Kyoukai No Kanata is a great series, and it is number 10 on my list. I bet you weren't expecting Watamote to be on the list, huh? I'm kind of surprised myself too, but as I thought about this series, I was like, you know what? This show really was actually pretty good. It did something for this year. It was very hyped up. People really enjoyed the series. It got a dub real quick. You know, it got a lot of popularity to it. And honestly, even though it was hard to watch, in a way it was still good. So Watamote is number 9 on my list, and I'm glad I put it there. But of course, I'm gonna put freaking Kuroko no Basketball on here. Kuroko no Basketball has just been so hyped for me, especially with season 2. Season 2 has just made this series even better. Like, this show is just really, really good. I can't wait for the next episode. This show's just freaking epic. If you haven't already started watching Kuroko no Basketball, watch it already. This series is really, really good. Yeah, it's somewhat unrealistic with the powers and stuff, but it don't matter because this is epic basketball. So you should enjoy this series. But Kuroko no Basket, number 8 on the list. It's another series I just recently finished on watching, and honestly, this was really good. I'm glad I watched this series as well. I'm glad my friend kept pestering me about the series, saying how good it was and was hyping it up and everything, because honestly, it's another series that I dropped but picked back up later. And the thing is, like, it starts off a little slow, just him trying to, you know, just learn about the life on this planet and everything like that. And it's just how things progress in the series is really good. And episode 9 is where things just get real good. And that's why it's so high. It's higher on the list from like Kyoukai no Kanata, Kuroko no Basketball, even Watamote and stuff. Because Gargantia, this was a series that you don't necessarily want to miss because it's some good stuff in it. I was real hype. I was feeling it, and then the way it ended was really good. So Gargantia is number 7 on my list. Hunter. But of course, Hunter x Hunter is gonna be on the list right here because Hunter x Hunter is freaking epic. Honestly, if you haven't watched this series either, it's another epic series. It's really good. It's ongoing too. So, you know, it's still things you can talk about with Hunter x Hunter and stuff. This series is great. It's a really great series, and it's done even better in this year because we got into the Chimera Ant arc, and the Chimera Ant arc is boss. It's boss. Like, it's freaking great, man. I freaking love Hunter x Hunter. One of my favorite series just out right now. I'm really, really enjoying it, and I cannot wait. Oh my god, you don't know how. I wanna punch a baby in the face right now because I wanna watch the episode. Ooh, because the episode's gonna be so epic. But Hunter x Hunter, that's that series. Yeah. Yep, Silver Spoons, man. I freaking love this series. When I got done finishing the series, when I watched it, I was like, oh, this was great. This was one of my most hyped series out of the season that it was in. It's like Silver Spoon's really good. The creators of freaking Fullmetal Alchemist, the person that made this show, this show is something else. And yes, it's a slice of life, but this is a really good slice of life anime, and just the whole agricultural field, and honestly, some of the things that even I'm learning that I'm trying to do, you know, kind of incorporates in this series as well. So it's just really nice. So I really enjoy Silver Spoons a lot, and I actually recommend it if you haven't seen the series, if you're into slice of life animes anyways, because this is one of those good ones. So yeah, the Silver Spoons for the win. Yeah, this one's high on the list because I kind of had to. I kind of had to. This series I thoroughly enjoyed. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed. There was moments in here that I was literally dying. I was dying of laughter because it was just that funny. Like, they have some really hilarious scenes in this anime. And then this series as a whole, like, in the series, it's very, very complete. It has a very complete ending. It kind of wraps up everything that went on with the entire series. Not to mention, it literally has everything that you want in a series, from freaking comedy to action to suspense to just a story being very intriguing. Like, it had all that stuff in it. So this is a series you should really check out. So Outbreak Company, yeah, get it. Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be too surprised because I already talked about No Hana before, but No Hana, Flowers of Evil. This is one of those really good series that came out this year. Like, people skipped this series because they didn't like the animation and everything. They were hating on it so much and stuff, and it's kind of sad that you guys couldn't go into this series and just kind of ignore the animation, because the story is amazing. The story is so freaking epic. But yes, there are times, yes, the animation sucks, and there are times that it's a little slow and sluggish. But the reason why it's slow is because they're doing a cinematic flair. They're trying to capture the moment, the mood of that time. So sometimes it will go off a little slow. Like, there's a freaking 10-minute part in the episode where they're simply just walking, but that was like the cool off of what happened in the last episode. So that's why they did it in the way they did, because of the cinematic flair. So No Hana is just something that great. I didn't really expect to even enjoy this series as much as I did, but hey, I did. I love it. I love this series. No Hana, it's great. It is. We're getting close to the end, people, but number 2 on this list is Hataraku Maou-sama. And I'm pretty sure y'all all saw that coming. I mean, Hataraku Maou-sama is one of my most favorite series. It's almost in my top 10 of all time. Top 10 of all time anime. So that's saying something about that, because Hataraku Maou-sama is freaking epic. It's just, again, it's like kind of like Outbreak Company, but even better, because it just has a bunch of comedy, epic action, a lot of suspense. The story's even greater, I have to say, than Outbreak Company. So Hataraku Maou-sama is freaking, I freaking love that series. It's just so much good that goes into that series right there, and just all the characters are just so likable. They're just so awesome, and then how it ends off is really, really good, and it indicates it needs a season 2. So give me a season 2 for Hataraku Maou-sama, because this is a great series, and that's why it's number 2 on my list. Because you guys, if you guys haven't seen it, you need to watch it, because Hataraku Maou-sama is that show of this year. But since we're basically at the end, give you a little recap of what the list is all about, from 10 to going to 2, and then I'll give you my number 1. But 10, Kyoukai no Kanata, 9, Watamote, 8, Kokoro no Basket, 7, Gargantia, 6, Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, 5, Silver Spoons, 4, Outbreak Company, 3, No Hana, and 2, of course, Hataraku Maou-sama. But what is number 1? It's pretty obvious. Kill the Titans! Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin. But of course, there's gonna be number 1. I mean, people like, you just for the fan base. You Attack on Titan fanboy. Oh, it's not the best of the years. Kyoukai no Kanata for the win. No, Attack on Titan is epic. Come on, there's too much to say when it comes to Attack on Titan, man. Attack on Titan is just that series of the year. Come on now, come on. Like, this series just got so much popularity. Everybody was on it. Even my big brother don't watch anime like that got to the series and was like, yeah, son, everybody enjoying the series. It got people that aren't anime fans into this series. Like that's just how good this series is. Attack on Titan is something else, and that's why it's #1 on this list. And I'm pretty sure it's probably #1 for a lot of people's list, honestly, because Attack on Titan is just one of those series you can just thoroughly enjoy. You can just go back and watch the scene if you want to. Go back to that freaking scene where Levi took out the people. I still get hyped when I see him just be like, just go in, like, oh, so many good moments for Attack on Titan. I cannot wait to see what else they're gonna pull out for season 2 and just so on and so forth. And it's just, I don't know what else I can say to really just grab y'all and say yes, Attack on Titan for the win, because Attack on Titan, one of the greatest series come out this year, and one of the best series of all time. One of the best series of all time. I'm not saying it's the best. It's one of the best series of all time. It should get that title. I'm just saying. But yeah, this has been my top 10 list of the best anime of 2013. What is your list? If you don't agree on everything on this list, or if I missed something on the list that should have been there, because I'm pretty sure there probably is other animes that could have been on this list, that should have been on this list, but I didn't watch that anime, so that's why it's not on the list. But if you watched it and you think something else should be on the list, put your freaking list down below. So I like to know what your list is all about. I want to see other people's opinions and what you think might be #1, 2. If you don't think Attack on Titan is #1, like, hey, this is what it's all about. Ain't no hate here. It's all about opinions. Let's talk, people. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video here, and subscribe if you want to see another top 10 video, because I will have another top 10 video where it's going to be about best openings of 2013. So yeah, hope you guys will enjoy that video, and yeah. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.